Your body is perfect. Your body is perfect right now. Right now. Right now, the way that it is. Not your body is perfect after these supplements. Not after changing diets or introducing exercise, not after cutting out carbs or sugar or fat or what the fuck ever, not in 21 days, not after the 90-day challenge of insane fitness. No. Right now, your body is perfect. It's vital. It's healthy. It's exactly the way that it's intended to be. It's beautiful. And I'm fucking sick and tired of all of us being told in so many ways that it's not safe to feel good in your body right now. That there's some obstacle. There's some bridge that has to be crossed first. That there's a limitation. It's just a limitation that's totally fucking made up. There are no limitations to feeling good in yourself. That is a limiting belief to say I can't feel good in myself until I've followed these arbitrary commandments, until I've lost this weight, until my body is shaped like this, looks like this. Until I've done these things for this amount of time, I'm not allowed to feel good in my body? How fucked up is that? All of this shit is keeping us out of embodiment. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to be in this body. Not in some specific idealized version of a body. In this body. This one, right now, the way that it is, it's perfect. It's exactly as it intends to be. There's not a mistake here. There is no mistake in this. This is not an accident. This is not a whoopsie. This is not a fell off the trail, off the wagon, whatever. This, right here, right now, is as it's intended to be. Don't believe the lies that something is wrong with you. Your body is not a problem that needs fixing. Nothing about it needs fixing. Can you see that? Can you feel that genuine love is acceptance that this is just right? This is just right. Yes, everything out here, but this is just right the way that it is right now. You would not have this body if it were not the one you were meant to have. I'm not making a statement about identity. I'm just talking about acceptance. From here, move forward and do whatever you want. From here, follow whatever feels in alignment to you. Yes. That is not my decision. That is not my place. That is yours. But right here, right now, acknowledge that this body is exactly right the way that it is. If there were something wrong about this body being, it would not be that way. By its very existence, it is deemed as correct and appropriate and perfect for what it came here to do. This is your vessel to the sensory experience. This is your vessel to pleasure. And all of this shaming of the body is keeping us out of it and keeping us out of good feeling. If you're not allowed to feel good about your body, then you're not allowed to feel good in your body. Can you see that that is just gatekeeping? Are we really going to let anybody tell us that we're not allowed to feel good right here, right now? Can we see that that's a manipulation tactic? That that is just a method of control? That if we all realized, oh, everything with me, because everything without and within is me, everything with me is as it should be. And it's good, and I am safe to be in this body and to feel pleasure in this body. And I'm not going to put any limitations or expectations upon what that means, what that looks like. Whatever I'm feeling in this body is allowed to feel good to me. And I am allowed to experience all the pleasure that is available to me through this massive sensory organ. That's what it's here for. And if we are in that state and we're embodied and we're empowered and we're conscious, then we don't want to buy any of the shit that we're being sold, because we're only sold that shit by people who say, you don't feel good. You don't feel good. You're not allowed to feel good until you have this. But if we're truly embodied and inhabiting this space and we're aware that we're consciousness, we're divine consciousness incarnate, and that everything about this is perfect, and that there is nothing stopping us from experiencing joy and supreme pleasure in every given moment. If we're in that state, then we're not fooled. There's nothing you can sell me. You don't have anything that's better than what I've got. You can only trick me into buying that crap if you trick me into believing that what I've got isn't good enough, isn't what I want. But having is evidence of wanting. The fact that it exists means it is approved of, it is seen as right, it is seen as correct by the universe, by divine. If I am knowing that and allowing myself to be in myself, I'm not blocking off the pleasurable experience of being by making some excuse, by incorporating some limiting belief that says I'm not allowed to feel good in my being unless, if I'm not doing that, then I can't be controlled. Not only can ego-created society not control you, but the ego can't control you. Because it's always trying to get you into something else. It's always looking away. It's looking forward. It's saying, get out of the present moment. Because it can't survive in the present moment. It needs your attention to be elsewhere. And all the things that incorporate with ego, all of the negative energy, parasitic energy that feeds off of shame and fear, everything that is a variation of fear, which shame is. None of that stuff wants you to feel good and present and empowered and pleased in your body right now. It doesn't want that. Oh no, it benefits ego and parasitic entities for you to exist in a state of shame and constantly running from yourself and constantly trying to change what is, and you're trying to change it because you're perceiving it as a flaw. You're perceiving it as a problem. You wouldn't be trying to change it otherwise. That's the whole thing. If you're not perceiving what is as a problem, you don't feel any need to change it. It just is. Great. This is not a problem. Nothing is, but right now we're talking about the body. Your body is not a problem. It does not need to be fixed. It does not need to be solved. Your health is abundant and overflowing. Stop limiting it. Stop determining that it can only look like one thing, that health and vibrancy and beauty fit in one box and one box only, and any deviation from this means, we're not healthy anymore, we're not beautiful anymore. Bull fucking shit. None of that is true. None of that is true. First of all, those are just made up words. Made up words, and the concepts attached to them, totally made up, and we've just agreed, largely just by unconsciousness, that this is what we're all going to believe. A belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. That thought isn't true. It's just a statement. You have the ability to decide whether or not this is true in your reality. Expand your perception of beauty, of health. It's so much more than what we think that it is. And it comes from such a deep place. We think we can measure things that we call then metrics of beauty and health. That's just scraping the topsoil and thinking that's all of it? No. Those attributes come from being. They come from a deeper place, a perpetual place, a place that is untouchable by the surface level of form and physical reality. Your attractiveness, your beauty, your well-being, your health, your vitality, your abundance, your security, your stability, these are inherent to your being. They are intrinsic. They are unalterable. The form can fluctuate. All of this shit can change. It can go away. It can disappear completely. And none of those attributes shift in you. They remain the same. It's time to reclaim that knowledge. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Personally, in myself, I'm sick of it. Literally, this is bursting forth. Sick of being told that you should want to change yourself, that changing yourself is the healthy, loving thing to do. It's never been about the thing. It's not about the thing. Exercise, change your diet, what the fuck ever, that doesn't matter. It's about the reason behind it. It's about your intention. If your intention is outcome focused, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. That's not loving. If your intention is to change something about your body so that you then feel better, that's not love. That's not acceptance. That's not genuine. And it just continues this sickness. It doesn't matter whether it changes. It doesn't matter whether anything with your body changes or doesn't. What matters is you getting in touch with your attractiveness, your beauty, your health, which is here, always here. It's always here for you. It never shifts. Getting in touch with that knowledge. That's where the confidence comes from, knowing your well-being. If your well-being is derived from something in the physical realm, it's going to be unstable. And I've experienced this, and I am experiencing this, which is why this is such an impassioned plea from myself to myself. Stop with that shit. Derive your well-being from the true source of it. Your knowledge of health, your knowledge of beauty, goodness, all of it. It doesn't come from this. It doesn't come from any of this out here. Whatever this looks like, it doesn't matter. It's not related. You are well. You are beautiful. You're worthy. And you're secure and abundant, and you are perfect. This is perfect. Everything about this moment, within and without, is perfect right now, and it is safe to inhabit yourself in this space and feel good. It is safe to inhabit yourself and feel good now. Right fucking now. That's it. That's it.